Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is, it's because look who's around. The scripture comes from Micah 4 and 9. Why do you now cry aloud? Have you no king? Has your ruler perished? That pain seizes you like that of a woman in labor. Writhe in agony, daughter Zion, like a woman in labor. For now you must leave the city to camp in the open field. You will go to Babylon. There you will be rescued. There the Lord will redeem you out of the hand of your enemies. So this is a message to somebody. You feel as though you are surrounded. Maybe you feel like you're surrounded by people that don't like you or don't care about you, or you feel like you are in a situation where your enemies are closing in on you. You feel like you're in a situation where you are not able to prosper the way that you are meant to prosper, or you feel as though something that's supposed to be happening for you is not happening. God is saying it's not happening because you are not in the right place. You are not in the right place. You are in the wrong place to receive that blessing. But, however, okay, God is going to move you to the right place. God is going to relocate you to the place where you will receive the blessings that you are entitled to. Like, it's something that you are entitled to. It is a blessing with your name on it. It's something that God has promised you. He promised you this blessing. God said it's not time yet. And it's not time yet because you have to understand that there are certain things that have to be in place. Like, whatever it is that you're waiting on, regardless if it is a husband, a child, or maybe you're waiting on a car, a house, it's something that you're waiting on. And I feel like God is saying you don't even have room for it. Either you don't have room for it, or you're not ready for it. You're not mature enough for it. You're not at the place where you need to be in order to receive this thing. You may even be in a situation where you will receive this thing, and then somebody may come and try to take it from you, regardless to if you know you want a car, but you stay you may have enemies that walk by your house all the time, or people that are constantly trying to see what you got, or you may stay in an area where people will come by and bust the windows of the car, try to what is it called, stab the tires and do all, like, key the car and all kind of foolery, just because, just to be spiteful and just to be hateful and just to be nasty. It may be a situation where you want a certain job, but if you get that job right now, there is somebody that will take out the time, effort, and energy to try to ruin that opportunity for you. It may be a situation where you want to start a church, but if you start that church, there are people that are going to want to try to go around and spread rumors, or regardless to, or gossip, okay? Because I hear God saying for some of y'all it's true, but anyways, it's like, speak on things that you have already been forgiven for. Speak on things that you have already repented for. Go around and tell, well, such and such, they used to do this, that, and the third. They used to live like this. They used to be this way. They used to be that way. Oh, I heard this. I heard that. Like, just putting putting their fingers into your business, like putting they self in the mix, like, trying to block the blessings that God has for you. There is something going on where there is someone that wants to block your blessings, and God said He is not going to allow you to receive your blessing and then lose your blessing. So in order for you to not lose your blessing, He gonna wait until He has you in the perfect place, in the perfect position to receive the blessing that is entitled to you. And it doesn't mean that it's not coming. It means that it's not coming right now. And you'll understand why it's not coming right now in due time. In due time, in due time, God is going to open your eyes to realize why it's not there. And I hate to say it like that, but somebody got a hater. Like, somebody is hated, somebody is hated, somebody is hated. Somebody do not want you to receive the blessings that you are entitled to. Somebody does not want you to receive the things that you work for. And it may be a situation where the person feel like they not hating and they just feel like you don't deserve it, but they don't know what you've been through. They don't know what you had to go through in order to get to the position that you are at. They don't know where you have been. They don't know your struggle. They don't know. They wasn't there the nights when you cried. They weren't there the nights when you had to work double time, and when you put in all this work, and when you were doing this and when you were doing that. Sometimes people come in when you are in abundance, and when you are receiving the blessings of God, the glory of God is upon you, but they don't know that there was a time when you were in complete darkness. And in reality, that's not for them to know, because that was something you had to go through by yourself. And God don't need nobody approval when it comes to him blessing his children. God's not finna go around and ask everybody permission how they feel about you receiving a blessing. God not finna go and tap them on the shoulder. So do you think it's okay? Nah, God not finna do that. If he feel like it's time for you to receive that blessing, you gonna receive that blessing. And God said he's not going to allow anybody to take away a blessing that was destined to you before you even got into that vicinity, or before whatever started happening, or whatever is going on. I don't know what you got going on, to be honest, but I just feel like it's a situation where there is somebody that feel like you don't deserve what God is about to give you. And God is saying that he gonna make sure you are in a position to where can't nobody touch what you getting. And yeah, I just feel like it's, and I know it's going to be somebody that's going to say, well, that's not fair to me. I should be able to receive whatever I'm going to receive regardless of how this person feels. You are. You are going to receive whatever it is meant for you to receive regardless of how this person feels. But God said that he don't want you to be in a position to where this person can possibly take that away, because some people are very vengeful. Some people are very hateful. Some people are very envious. Some people are very mean. And some people will take out the time, effort, and energy to figure out where you work at and call your boss and start telling them all kind of lies about you. Some people will take out the time, effort, and energy to figure out where you stay so they can go over there and try to key your car. Some people will take out the time, effort, and energy to bust windows, and they take out the time, effort, and energy to find your spouse and message them and tell them all kind of lies about you. Some people will take out the time, effort, and energy to go and see witches and get all kind of warcraft going. I'm working right now, please stop. And do all kind of evil in an attempt to destroy what God is blessing you with. Some people will do that, and it's really messed up. But in reality, God is saying that it's not meant for you to go through that. God is saying that it's not meant for you to deal with that. It's not fair, because you don't even deserve that. So in order to keep you from having to deal with that, God is going to make sure that you are in a place where you can receive your blessings without anything happening to keep you from receiving it. God don't want you to have to go through that. God don't want you to go through that. That's a struggle that you don't deserve. You deserve all the blessings. You deserve all the glory. You deserve all the treasures that you are entitled to. You really do deserve this thing that God is giving to you. You deserve this. And it's not fair that there is someone that is trying to keep you from having it, regardless to what you did to them. Because it may be something that's in the past. It may be a situation where you hurt somebody's feelings. You ain't mean to hurt their feelings. It may be a situation where you don't even know what you did to this person. Or it may be a situation where you do know what you did to this person. Regardless, God already handled that. And it's not for them to take vengeance in their own hands. That's not right. That's not right. So God is saying that he wants you to be in a perfect place to receive that blessing. He wants you to be in a perfect position to receive that blessing. And it don't always mean moving. Sometimes you just have to be in the perfect mindset. Sometimes your heart have to be in the right space. Sometimes I just feel like whatever it is, it has to be the perfect timing for you to receive this blessing that God has for you. But don't get anxious. Don't feel like God is ignoring you. Don't feel like God didn't forgot. Don't feel like God is not going to bless you with this thing anymore. Don't feel like God he didn't, just threw in the towel with you and he didn't gave up on you, because that's not the case. God said it's not time yet. And that don't mean that it's never coming. That don't mean that you don't deserve it. That don't mean that you never gonna have anything. That don't mean that you never gonna have somebody. That don't mean that you never gonna have your baby. That don't mean you never gonna have your own house. It just means that it's not there yet. It just means it's not time yet. And you have to be in that right space, regardless if it's a physical space, a mind space, or hurt space. You have to be in the right position to receive this blessing that God have for you. But it's coming. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.